Folks, the Yap sessions continue with Madonna, courtesy of Karsten. Thank you once again for the recommendation. And this time we're going to be checking out Madonna's Masterpiece from the MDNA tour. I guess we'll jump right into it. I don't know if you heard the song before, or
I don't think that I have. This might be one of those that, like, Karsten got me. Karsten got me yet again.
Oh man.
And speaking of love,
the majority of all Madonna songs are just new to me.
if you were the Mona Lisa,
Maybe.
you'd be hanging in the loop.
Maybe I've heard the song. We'll see. Once the chorus kicks in.
Everyone would come to see you. You'd be impossible to move. It seems to me it's what you are, rare and priceless.
Oh, when she started, I was like, wait a minute, maybe I know this song, maybe I don't. My boy looked like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, a basketball player. Okay.
All the darkness turns white. An impressionistic painting, tiny particles of light. It seems to me it's what you're like. Look, but please don't touch me tight. Honestly, it can't be fun to always be chosen one.
Definitely not.
Right by your side, like a thief in the night. Stand in front of the masterpiece, and I can't tell you why it hurts so much to be in love with a masterpiece. 'Cause after all, nothing's indestructible.
Okay.
Nothing's indestructible. Nothing's indestructible.
All right, Chills, calm down.
Nothing's indestructible.
Getting the goosebumps out here.
And I'm right by your side.
Oh man. They
That
doing
was
it,
good.
yes.
That was good.
The masterpiece. And I can't tell you why.
Said that before, but Madonna's truly made for the stage.
To be in love with a masterpiece. And I'm right by your side, like a thief in the night, standing for a masterpiece. And I can't tell you why it hurts so much to be in love with a masterpiece. 'Cause after all, nothing's indestructible. 'Cause after all.
Oh man.
Nothing's indestructible.
Yeah.
Went down to her lair to go lift weights. That's what that was. Went down to her lair to go pump up.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. That to me was a 10 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. Like from
Yeah,
the
that was
song
beautiful.
meaning, you know, the what really got me was at the very like the end, when the other singers came on
Mhm.
to further enhance already the feels that was going on too. Yeah. Yeah, that's what truly sold me. The lyrics of the song was very powerful. You know, I thought in the beginning, I thought I knew what song it was, and I was like, okay, no, because it was sounding like another song for like
Mhm.
the very, very, very first verse, and I was like, okay, nope, nope, don't know the song. Glad to have heard the song,
Mhm.
because it's just more and more dimensions of Madonna that we keep seeing as we go in further and further into this journey, especially because the majority of the songs right now we've been tackling have been live stages as well.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, I mean, with each performance, it's just like, yeah, it just furthers the thought that, you know, some people are really just born for the stage, and Madonna was one of those people that was born for the stage.
Mhm.
It's you know, the longevity, of course, of her career. You know, how I can just hear songs and I'm like, oh, I didn't know Madonna sung this song. And then when I'm hearing just like these newer songs itself, it's just more of an appreciation for this talent, this icon that, you know, blessed a lot of people. And you know, it's how you find like a lot of artists, and you're just like, damn, I wish I was there when, you know, when things first started off, how crazy it would have been, you know, to see, you know, their rise from the beginning to where, you know, to the peaks that they reached and to where they are now. Like those are like some of the feelings that, like, when you find an artist that's been well established into their career, you're like,
Mhm.
damn. Like, I mean, I mean, if I'm looking at Madonna right now, I'm like, what, we just listened to a song that was 25 years ago, and she's been in the game for what, close to 40 or
I
longer
think
maybe.
Yeah, I think a little longer than Kylie singing wise. I think Kylie started singing 87? When did it I don't know. Bo-
Let me see.
Maybe Madonna started 84?
Madonna debuted in 83.
Wow, Kayla. Woo!
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. Debuted
Yeah.
in 83. Yeah, so she's been killing it for 4 decades essentially.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, it's how I feel all the time because a lot of the artists I like aren't contemporary. Even as I was growing up, when I found my love for music, it really was always older music. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, I grew up we both did. I think I was a kid in dating myself, early 90s, and then like a teen in the 2000s or whatever. And I love a lot of music from around that time, but
Hmm.
my ABCs are acts that debuted
Well before your
20
time.
20 to 15 years before I was even born, and those are the my mainstays. Um, and I tend a lot of my pop culture love tends to come from anything pre-2000 mostly. Um, I mean, for God's sakes, I'm rewatching Charlie's Angels. Like, rewatching Charlie's Angels, um, just celebrated with all my heart the 50th anniversary of the pilot movie for the Wonder Woman TV series. Um, I'm constantly back and forth between the Carol Burnett show and the Cher show, and laughing and stuff like that. So for me, it's a constant always. Damn, I really wish that I could have been around just to get an ounce of the fever of when all this stuff came out. Like, for me, the closest thing I can think of would be Kylie Minogue's "Can't Get You Out of My Head." That felt like a whole invasion of she's Australian, but a European act coming
Hmm.
over that to me transcended more than just, me listening to or watching random music videos on MTV and stuff like that. Like or just getting a compilation CD or watching an older movie that had like the best soundtracks of mixing songs from the decade the movie's supposed to be in, but the decade it really came out in. I'm thinking, sorry, I just recently watched Dirty Dancing, and it's the most 80s, 60s movie. It's one of the most 80s, 60s movies to ever exist. Um, yeah, and thinking about like Madonna, like I'm just like, yeah, I grew up with her in the 90s, man. And even then, it was like such a thing of, this is so crazy. Like, this artist is so untouchable. Like, and the fever for her, and then the conversation happening around her, and then how that affects how you perceive her as you're growing up. And just like and then like her movies and getting to know her from there. And also, like, as a pop culture joke in some shows and stuff like that, like, I remember her being referenced constantly in Absolutely Fabulous by Eddie and Patsy and stuff like that. It is like, I'm so grateful to artists who are able to have longevity in their careers because for each fan, for each audience member, we all have a special time with them, right?
Hmm.
Um, and it's just their time for us is like the peak, but knowing what the peak really was, their debut, like we get to see the debut of so many other people now, and of course, I know like their fans are gonna hopefully, if these artists are allowed longevity, will be 20 years down the line going, gosh, I remember when Sabrina Carpenter, remember Espresso, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just like stuff like that. But yeah, I don't 40 years and you know like what, that's almost 60 years of music for my favorite artist. Like,
Hmm.
it's just a wild thing to think about. Truly, it's a wild thing to think about. And we can only, you know, engage with it so much by watching old interviews or their old movies or television appearances or promotional clips. But we were never there. And it's just so hard to reconcile with that. So it's just like, damn, I would have been your biggest fan. I don't know if they would have, they were like, "What this crazy?" Like, just girl, I would have been your biggest fan from day one. I think. Like, it's just crazy, and she's definitely one of those artists that once you really get into, you go, "Damn, I get it.
Hmm.
I get why people love her." And every time Karsten or we go off and like we choose our own Madonna stuff, or I'm listening to, I go just a constant reminder of, damn, like you really affected me. Like, you're still here. Like, it's hard to let it go. Like, yeah. Good stuff. And this is a song I haven't heard before. It's a beautiful song, beautiful lyrics. The way it's um edited. Again, gotta give a shout outs to the editor of these shows, man.
Hmm.
You really know how to drive the emotion of the performance home,
Yep.
really, and just seeing all the affection in the fans' eyes and just how they're all looking up at her in wonder. And when the sound cuts out and you hear the audience sing over her singing, I think is like beautiful, beautiful choice work. The lyrics of a song about what it means to be next to someone who shines so brightly, and
Hmm.
what it means to love someone like that, to be by their side and choosing to stay by their side, choosing to love them, but knowing that it is a bit of a struggle. That even our love, my feelings for you, even you as the individual who is the chosen one, all these things could break apart at any point.
Yeah.
But I love you. I'm here with you. Um, yeah, and she just when she ballads, man, when Madonna ballads, like she's just very good at emoting. She's like, I thinking of like, sorry, I've had this used to be my playground off the League of Their Own soundtrack, and I
Hmm.
haven't gone back to watch that video because I know we'll eventually get to it, but it's been popping in my head a lot lately. And I'm thinking of the production of that song and just how she sings it and how emotional it makes me, even just thinking about that song, that it just feels like it's coming from deep down inside of her. And you can't help but feel
Hmm.
yourself like catch your breath and hold on to it as she's singing that song. And I kind of got that with this too, when the backup singers came in with her, but you still heard her so clearly and you heard the affection and love in her voice, and they just added to that magic. And it was just so, so beautiful. Yeah, this was really great. 10 out of 10, both song and performance. I have to say, like, I know a lot of Cher B-sides. I know a lot of like non-release stuff off Cher albums and stuff like that. Like that's that artist for me. It's a little easier like with Blondie for the most part and ABBA. I love Madonna so much, but I just don't have a frame of reference for a lot of things that are full album tracks or
Mhm.
B-sides and stuff like that. So, Carson, I really appreciate it because, like, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. And I love that you're just like, here, girl. I'm just like,
Yeah.
thanks, girl. You know what I mean? It's like, you get it. You get it, Karsten. You get it. Thank you.
Oh man. Well, Madonna Yap Session / Benz is gonna continue. Folks, if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, like real YouTubers out here, as we say, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and check out our Patreon. So if you guys have any recommendations, you too can recommend a song from any artist as well. So with that said, folks, we'll be catching you guys soon for more. Doses.